met with the newly appointed service chiefs for the first time. The Commander-in-Chief last Friday appointed the new chiefs to replace the General Christopher Musa-led service chiefs. General Olufemi Oluyede, who replaces General Christopher Musa as the new Chief of Defense Staff, led the new service chiefs to the President's office this Monday afternoon. Other service chiefs who met the President are Chief of Army Staff Major General Waidi Shaibu, Chief of Air Staff Air Vice Marshal Sunday Aneke, Chief of Naval Staff Rear Admiral I. Abbas, and the Chief of Defense Intelligence Major General E.A. Udiendie, who retains his position. The meeting with the chiefs held as they await confirmation of their new positions. The President had earlier in a statement charged the newly appointed service chiefs to justify the confidence reposed in them to further enhance the professionalism, vigilance and comradeship that define the armed forces of Nigeria. Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, has arrived Manila, the capital city of the Philippines, ahead of her participation at the 39th Stop TB Partnership Board meeting. She was received at the Nino Aquino International Airport around 11 p.m. local time by a delegation led by the Charge d'Affaires Embassy of Nigeria in Manila, Philippines, Adeshina Oloje. She was later treated to a warm reception by members of the Nigerians in Diaspora Organization NIDO in the Philippines, as well as the Nigerian student community in the Southeast Asian country.
You're welcome. You are welcome. You do what we are saying. You are welcome. You are welcome. And we are saying you are welcome. You are welcome. We are saying you are welcome. You are welcome.
During her working visit to the country, the First Lady, who is a global and national Stop TB champion, will engage with other partners at the board meeting, providing details on ongoing efforts in Nigeria to ramp up TB testing and treatment ahead of the 2030 eradication deadline. On the sideline of the high-level meeting, the First Lady will also visit Medical City in Manila, along with other engagements. She is accompanied on the visit by the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pati. The federal government is assuring Nigerians in diaspora of more robust and coordinated engagement that will ensure easier and faster access to support and consular services from Nigerian missions abroad. This was at the Nigerian Stakeholders Engagement on Diaspora Governance convened by the House of Representatives Committee on Diaspora. National Assembly correspondent Mitari Ikpen has more.
Diaspora remittances to Nigeria in 2024 are said to be in excess of $20 billion, constituting a crucial source of foreign exchange for the country. Little wonder the federal government is working hard to eliminate bottlenecks that frustrate Nigerians abroad by establishing clear channels for collaboration and communication. This time around, government is leveraging on technology by unveiling the Needrest mobile app designed to solve communication challenges.
I know that most people have a lot of inquiries, they have a lot of reports, suggestions, ideas they want to make, but the channel has been a major problem.
With this app being put together by the House, which they will give us to run, it will be easier to deal with issues. You know, every state now has a diaspora focal person. Some states now have at the local government level. So maybe an issue is going to a local government level, we'll take it there directly.
This is going to make it possible and easier for them to have some confidence, you know, that they can actually sit in the comfort of their homes out there, and then once there's an opportunity for investment, they can verify from the app to ensure that it's a right and proper and not a dubious, call.
The House of Representatives says it is keen about strengthening institutions that provide
Voter Education and Publicity, Victoria Etamesi, advises registered voters who are yet to collect their PVCs are encouraged to take advantage of this extended window to do so at the designated collection centers across the 326 registration areas in the state. As Anambra State gears up for the upcoming election, tensions are running high, but there is a growing concern that excitement might boil over into violence. The message today is simple. Keep it peaceful. To the youths, shun violence and make your voices heard through the ballot, not brute force. Remember, your vote is your power, and it is the best way to shape the future you want. Chinyere Fesi Okwe has details.
There's one where I witnessed from our town. One of our candidates started causing a problem everywhere. So I don't know about this one, but I think that if the securities can be tight, then everything will move well. I think.
Police as the lead agency, we will do all our possible best, and which we have been doing, just like what we did in by-election. We will assure members of the public that we will make sure that the election comes out successful.
On the recent rumor making the rounds that some candidates have promised as high as 10 million naira cash reward to any local government where their party will record highest number of votes, an analyst speaks.
All the political parties are involved, one way or the other. For me, anyway, if you have worked, then allow the people to assess your performance. You know, vote inducement is like when you are not sure of what is going to happen. So I just hope that the new INEC chairman will be able to rise to the occasion and speak in a very strong voice. And again, our courts should at least let somebody be arrested and prosecuted. And if that is done, others will know that, yes, that there is penalty for doing wrong.
In Oka, Chinyere Fesi Okoye, NTA News.
Former Governor of Jigawa State and Chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Sule Lamido, is threatening to take legal action against the party if he is not granted access to purchase nomination forms ahead of the forthcoming National Convention, scheduled for November 15th and 16th in Ibadan, Oyo State. Timothy Yusuf reports that some principal officers of the party have also claimed to have been locked out of the processes leading to the convention.
Former Governor Sule Lamido this Monday at the National Secretariat of the PDP to obtain valid forms to contest the office of the National Chairman of the PDP at the forthcoming elective National Convention of the party.
It's always the office of the National Secretary.
His attempts to obtain the PDP nomination form, however, proved unsuccessful.
Traditionally, forms are normally sold there. That's why I came here. So if they're sold, somewhere else, then I'll find why they've been sold, because they say they are now under the chairmanship of the Convention Committee. So Fintiri now holding the form, so I have to go to Adama and buy the form.
Both the National Secretary, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, and the National Organizing Secretary, Umar Bature, also reacted to the matter.
So I've never seen this kind of arrangement before. If the National Secretary of the party, I don't see the color. I don't know if the form is red or white or black.
In another twist, representatives of Kabiru Tanimu Turaki, who emerged as a consensus candidate for the North after an exhaustive meeting, believe that former Governor Sule Lamido acted out of the stipulated period for purchase of nomination and expression of interest forms.
What we are awaiting now is for the party to invite Kabiru Tanimu Turaki for screening. So if Sule Lamido went to the Wadata looking for forms, he went on the wrong date, because the party has stipulated which day you are supposed to go and buy form and which day you are supposed to submit form.
Meanwhile, the National Convention Organizing Committee of the PDP has put on hold the screening of aspirants for the 2025 elective National Convention, earlier scheduled for this Tuesday, October 28, 2025. Chairman of the party's National Convention Organizing Committee and Governor of Adamawa State, Amodu Fintiri, in a statement says a new date will be communicated once fixed. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
The incumbent governor of Ekiti State and the governorship aspirant of All Progressives Congress APC in Ekiti State, Biodun Oyebanji, has been endorsed as the party's flag bearer in the 2026 governorship elections in a consensus primary elections held at the Ekiti State Parapo Pavilion. Tayo Osu reports.
The affirmation of the consensus candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, began with the accreditation of delegates from the 177 wards across the 16 local government areas of the state. The withdrawal by one of the two aspirants who were cleared by the APC to contest the election at Atinuke Omolayo set the tone for the affirmation of Governor Biodun Yebanji as the sole candidate, which was moved by the Senate leader and senator representing Ekiti Central Senatorial District, Michael Okoyemi Bamidele, and seconded by the Speaker Ekiti State House of Assembly, Aribasoye Adeoye, before it was put to vote by the chairman, Consensus Committee, Governor Usman Ododo of Kogi State.
Those in favor of the motion, say aye.
Governor Biodun Yebanji thanked the party and Ekiti people for their support and promised to continue to deliver on his promises to the people. He appreciated President Bola Tinubu for his renewed hope agenda and economic policies which has transformed the country and made APC attractive to all and sundry.
It is time to work together so that we can win together. It is in unity that we can try.
The exercise had in attendance the representatives of the All Progressives Congress national officers, party leaders in the state, INEC official and national election observers. In Ado-Ekiti, Tayo Osho, NTA News.
Away from political matters to bilateral issues, but that will be after this break. This is the news at 10 on NTA News 24. We'll be right back.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to... The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News24.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Nigeria's strategic engagement with European Union parliamentarians in Abuja marks a significant step in strengthening Nigeria-EU relations, spanning from inter-parliamentary relations to security, climate change, trade, and technological progress. Foreign Minister Yusuf Tuga notes that the trade volume has exceeded 35 billion euros, currently dominated by Nigerian oil exports. This was during a bilateral meeting in Abuja with a high-powered delegation led by Mr. David Kalista, chairman of the Committee on Foreign Affairs of the European Union Parliament, as Garba Ntaala gives us details.
At the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, expectations are high, both on the side of the Nigerian and European delegation on how to explore more mutual areas of partnership, which they described as strategic more than ever before.
The talks began on a lighter note with exchanges, and then straight to the agenda, dating back to a long-standing relationship as well as ranking the EU Nigeria's largest trading partner globally.
It is for this reason that Nigeria became the 77th shareholder of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development quite recently. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu emphasizes food security as his #1 priority, because we are a nation of 230 million people. We are expected to become 400 million by the year 2050, so in 25 years' time. So we are in a race against time to create as many jobs as possible to feed that population.
Also, the bilateral meeting aims to strengthen collaboration in critical areas such as security, climate change, and technology, among other areas of mutual interest.
Understand also this visit as a show of will that we in the European Parliament know that Nigeria is such an important player in Africa, and that we are very interested in further deepening the close cooperation we already have.
From the closed-door session, the diplomatic talks has set the tone for a more constructive dialogue. In Abuja, Garba Muhammad Atala, NTA News.
Many thanks, Garba. The former Deputy Governors Forum of Nigeria has inaugurated a 14-member Renewed Hope Agenda peer review group and elected new executives to strengthen its contribution to good governance and national development. Suleiman Abdul Wahab reports that the event, which held alongside the forum's general meeting and congress, not only brought together former deputy governors but also policy experts and academics from across the country. The report.
I will perform my functions honestly to the best of my ability, faithfully, and in accordance with the Constitution.
The national chairman of the forum, Dr. Chris Akumas, said the newly inaugurated committee will serve as a strategic advisory body to assess, evaluate, and guide the active implementation of President Bola Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda.
Specifically, I am happy that this new executive, which was there and now returned, had the pleasure and honor of welcoming some of our colleagues.
We'll try to see whatever is the drawback, and we will also try to seek for solutions for those shortcomings.
So I think this forum serves as one of the places that you can find them with their experience and not allow to go west.
Former Deputy Governor of Plateau State, Pauline Talen, underscored the vital role of women in governance, stressing that national development cannot be achieved without their active participation.
I want to support that statement and to say that the country will be better off for it if more women are engaged, if more women are on the decision table, both at the state, local government, state and national, and at the various decision levels, the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary.
You can't, overemphasize the importance of national security. You can't overemphasize the importance of education, investments in education, health, agriculture. Agriculture is very key. So I think the president has clearly identified these areas.
The forum reaffirmed its commitment to supporting national development by periodically reviewing government policy, guiding their implementation, and ensuring that the Renew Hope agenda delivers tangible progress for all Nigerians. In Abuja, Suleiman Tobu Abdul Wahab, NTA News.
The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has restated its commitment to deepening collaboration with state attorneys general in strengthening the rule of law and promoting transparency across all levels of government. This renewed commitment was emphasized during a roundtable engagement with attorneys general in the Southwest held in Akure, Ondo State. Abdul Karim Ahmed reports.
With the theme, Institutional Integrity and Regional Cooperation, the role of Attorneys General in advancing a corruption-free Southwest, the conference focused on strengthening the administration of justice and promoting adherence to the rule of law. Chairman of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Musa Adamu Aliyu, emphasized that transparency, fairness, and accountability must remain central to legal governance for the fight against corruption to achieve lasting results.
We have taken steps to educate local government council and other Nigerians about the meaning and implication of the Supreme Court decision through educational and awareness programs.
Former Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Moyosore Onigbanjo, SAN, underscored the importance of personal integrity and independence among attorneys general, stressing that resisting undue influence is vital to sustaining public confidence in the justice system.
It boils down to the character, not just of the Attorney General, but also of the executive, of the governor.
The meeting marks the final in a series of 6 zonal consultations organized by the ICPC to develop coordinated strategies for strengthening the rule of law across all levels of government in Nigeria. A communique is expected to be issued to capture the resolutions reached and outline the next steps for implementation. In Akure, Abdul Karim Ahmed, NTA News.
The High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, has adjourned till December 1st, 2025 for the hearing of a preliminary objection held by Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan in a trial for alleged defamation of Senate President Godswill Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. The trial, Judge Justice Chizoba Oji gave the order after the prosecuting counsel David Kaswe informed the court that although the matter was scheduled for hearing on the objection, the prosecution had been unable to serve its response on the defense. Kaswe, however, noted that the response had been filed with the court. Akpoti-Uduaghan was arraigned on June 19 before the court on a 3-count charge bordering on harmful imputation filed by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice. Plans by aggrieved residents to shut down flow of traffic on the 3rd mainland bridge to protest recent demolition of their houses without compensation was foiled by the Lagos State Police Command early Monday morning. Musa Toliad reports that Lagos Commissioner of Police Jimo also deployed police personnel to check on lawful gatherings at various flashpoints across Lagos metropolis.
The presence of the Lagos State Police personnel on 3rd Mainland Bridge stems from a widely circulated information that Oronshoki youths are planning to lock down the 3rd Mainland Bridge in respect of the protest against demolition of structures in their community. The patrol saw the Commissioner of Police, Olondare Jima, lead his personnel through the 11.8-kilometer stretch of the 3rd Mainland Bridge into Oronshoki and adjoining communities to ward off any form of protest that could affect free vehicular movement on the bridge. Commissioner of Police Olondare Jima, however, reiterated that residents have rights to peaceful protest, but such should not trample on the rights of others.
Criminalities will not be condoned. Anybody that wants to hide under violent protests to truncate the peace in Lagos or to disturb the activities of other Nigerians will not be allowed.
Victor is one of the affected residents in the community, but he has chosen not to be part of any impending gathering capable of breaching public peace.
The government should just help out for us with people that they've demolished their homes so they can get accommodation.
Commissioner of Police Olondare Jima therefore warned troubleshooters to desist from heating up the polity while encouraging victims of the demolition exercise to seek redress through lawful means.
The 3rd Mainland Bridge is so important to the Nigerian economy and it's so important to safety of life and property. So any individual or group should engage in the blockade of 3rd Mainland Bridge. And that is why our deployment was prompt and it was early, and we have prevented them from coming out.
It will be recalled that the police command had dispersed some residents who blocked the Yanoboro axis of the 3rd Mainland Bridge to protest the demolition exercise carried out by the Lagos State government in September this year. In Lagos, Musa Toliad, NTA News.
This is the news at 10 on NTA News24. Time now for another break. Do stay with us.
It's engaging, it's refreshing, and impacting. Are you interested interested in contributing to the Nigerian project? Are you keen on adding your voice to the making of the Nigeria of our dream? Are you willing to be part of the new tribe of Nigeria that are sold on doing the right thing always? Then join the conversation every Saturday by 5 p.m. on Impact Nigeria on NTA News24. It's a live interactive discussion program that focuses on values, reorientation, and nation building. Impact Nigeria, rekindling patriotism, live every Saturday by 5 p.m. on NTA News24. Join us.
You're welcome back. One person has been confirmed dead, while 26 others have been rescued after a two-story building collapsed at Cole Street at the Oyigbo area of Lagos on Monday. Ometere Chiedu reports that both the federal and state emergency response team were at the scene, working to rescue others trapped under the rubble.
Rescue operations are still on the way at number 23 Cole Street in the Oyigbo area of Lagos, where a two-story building collapsed in the early hours of Monday. Emergency responders are at the scene, working tirelessly to save those still trapped beneath the rubble. So far, 26 people, including 7 men, 4 women, and 4 children, have been rescued and are currently receiving treatment in government hospitals. Officials describe the situation as critical but remain hopeful as search and rescue efforts continue.
What we are trying to do now is to do rescue. Let's rescue those people that are there.
We were able to recover 1 body. We were able to rescue 26 victims. 21 were admitted into our public hospitals in Lagos State.
Residents were the first to respond, pulling victims from the debris before emergency teams arrived. Their swift intervention, witnesses say, helped save several lives.
It happened when I was sleeping, so I woke up immediately and I was rushed to this place. So the next thing I see is that the building was collapsed.
Eyewitnesses say the building had long been marked as distressed, a warning that went unheeded.
There's one woman there now, and the woman is very old, you understand? So they say that the woman have a stroke.
But the sorry thing about it all is that this is a building that the government has marked for demolition.
As at the time of filing this report, personnel from the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency and the National Emergency Management Agency are still on site clearing debris and coordinating the ongoing rescue operation. In Lagos, Ometere Chiedu, NTA News.
The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, has issued a weather advisory predicting a mix of dust, haze, sunny skies, and thunderstorms across Nigeria. A statement by the agency urged residents to remain vigilant due to potential flash floods and health risks. NIMET predicts slight dust haze with good visibility in Borno, Zamfara, northern Kaduna, Yobe, Jigawa, Kano, and Katsina. The central region will experience sunny skies with intermittent clouds and early morning thunderstorms are possible in Benue, followed by moderate rain in the FCT, Nasarawa, and Kogi. Southern states will see cloudy skies with moderate rainfall in rivers, Cross River, Ebonyi, and Akwa Ibom. Intensifying later in the day, motorists are advised to drive cautiously during rain, while individuals with asthma or respiratory issues should limit outdoor exposure due to dust in northern areas. Airline operators are encouraged to consult NIMET's airport-specific weather reports for safe flight planning. Katsina State government has announced that establishment of the Ministry of Livestock Development to complement the efforts of the Renewed Hope agenda in transforming the livestock sector. Governor Diko Umar Rada revealed this during a courtesy visit. Under Minister of Livestock Development, Yusuf Jika reports.
The federal government transformation agenda in the livestock sector is now attracting states, with 18 on the list and still counting, with Katsina State as the latest in embracing the initiative that is turning the fortunes of the industry and upscaling the gains of value chain.
It's one area that we need to support, and because of that we key into the renewed hope initiative of Mr. President by establishing a Ministry of Livestock Development in the state and appointment of a commissioner. And then all of us came here to seek support, collaboration, and to synergize with the ministry.
For the Minister of Livestock Development, Idi Mukhtar Meher said the visit has further widened the developmental efforts of the industry.
We are here to work hand in glove with all the state governments today to bring about to unlock all the potentials in the livestock sector. And here Katsina has come here today, reeling out all the achievements they have done, all the initiatives, and these are they are all have dovetailed with what Mr. President is doing.
It was really heartwarming listening to you share with us your achievements. And I must tell the team, you're very fortunate to have a champion. I want to believe it has made your work easier.
The minister describes the livestock industry as a dependable industry for today and the future. In Abuja, Yusuf Jika, NTA News.
As part of efforts to eliminate one of the deadliest but preventable zoonotic diseases in the country, the Federal Ministry of Livestock Development, in collaboration with the Plateau State Ministry of Livestock, Fisheries and Agriculture, have flagged off nationwide anti-rabies-free mass vaccination campaign for dogs and cats in Bassa local government area of Plateau State. Mary Domtour has more.
The choice of Bassa local government area for the flag-off exercise is because of the high rate of rabies recorded in the local government. The Minister of Livestock Development emphasized government's commitment to eradicating rabies across the country through sustained vaccination and public awareness. He further calls on pet owners, veterinary practitioners and relevant stakeholders to actively participate in the exercise, noting that rabies remains a preventable disease.
The control of rabies is a shared responsibility and collective investment in the health and safety of our people.
Governor Caleb Mutfwang describes rabies as a preventable viral disease that poses a serious threat not only to livestock but also humans. He notes that Bassa is among the areas affected by the disease and commended the federal government for selecting the local government to test run the program.
Every dog ought to be vaccinated against rabies. Let us ensure that we do not leave a gap anywhere and anyhow.
I also believe that this will set the pace for other local governments and other states in Nigeria for this particular menace to be eradicated entirely.
The nationwide campaign is part of efforts by the Federal Ministry of Livestock Development to promote animal health and safeguard the public. Mary Repelong Domtour, NTA News.
Plateau government is partnering the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission to ensure transparency in the revenue generation of solid minerals in the state. This was during the North Central Zone sensitization on the implementation of solid minerals data rendition templates for effective revenue mobilization. Indeyang Andea Bagyang has more.
Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission is engaging stakeholders on the implementation of solid minerals data rendition templates for effective revenue monitoring. The event is designed to bridge the gap in the rendition of timely and accurate revenue data in the solid minerals sector.
Our contributions will go a long way in helping the host communities where these minerals are hosted, in helping the states where these minerals are mined to achieve the highest benefit from the sector. When you achieve the highest benefit, the federal government stands to benefit.
Governor Caleb Mutfwang representative says it is a laudable initiative by the administration of President Bola Tinubu and ready to partner with the Commission to achieve its mandate in the state.
This conference today is for us to come together, discuss together, and see how possibly the mining sector will be of great help to not only to Plateau State but to Nigerian government as a whole.
It's about blocking the leakages in our solid mineral assets.
Ours is to ensure that this policy and program was there to complement and to implement policies.
We've been hearing that the laws regarding tin mining should be done with the input and contribution of traditional rulers.
The event featured an interactive session with stakeholders to discuss critical issues in terms of solid minerals data rendition and forge partnerships that will contribute to the development of the sector in Jos. Indenyan and Abagyang, NTA News.
Uncollected driver's licenses nationwide has increased to more than 248,000. Core Public Education Officer Segun Ogunbiade revealed this in an interview with correspondent Oyeyemi Ajayi on updates about the printing and collection of the driver's licenses nationwide.
3,000 licenses have been dispatched to the public. And we also confirm that more than 248,000 driver's licenses are still lying there unclaimed, as against the 206 that was recorded about a week ago, which is an indication that we have more printed driver's license in the field, are waiting to be picked, and also there's an update as regards the status of our print farms, both in Lagos and in Abuja here, where we have the capacity to print 15,000 driver's license daily. And it's not a coincidence, it's by consensual determination that we have the backlog being reduced drastically, and that's the status now.
Segun Ogungbemide called on members of the public who had earlier concluded the process to go to their offices nationwide for immediate collection. The president of the Alumni Association of the National Institute, ANI, His Excellency Ambassador Emmanuel Obi Okafor, MNI, in a statement has congratulated Lieutenant General Olufemi Olushola Oluyede, MNI, NAM, on his appointment as the Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The congratulatory message was issued on behalf of the National Executive Committee and the entire membership of ANI, a body of eminent Nigerians who have undergone the senior executive course at the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPS, Kuru. Ambassador Okafor described the appointment as a well-deserved recognition of Lieutenant General Oluyede's distinguished military career, professional excellence, and exemplary leadership qualities. He noted that the new CDS has consistently demonstrated integrity, intellect, and uncommon courage throughout his service. According to him, the appointment reflects the confidence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, General Oluyede's capacity to lead the armed forces in addressing the country's security challenges. The ANI president also commended President Tinubu for the merit-based appointment, emphasizing that it reaffirms the National Institute's role in producing strategic leaders capable of blending sound policy, understanding with operational competence. He further extended appreciation to the outgoing Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs for their remarkable contributions to national security and prayed for their continued success in retirement. As General Oluyede assumes his new responsibilities, the Alumni Association pledged its full support to him and the armed forces of Nigeria. This is the news at 10 on NTA News24. Here is a recap of our top stories. First, we reported that President Tinubu meets newly appointed service chiefs, charges them to justify the confidence reposed in them. We also reported that First Lady Oluremi Tinubu arrives Manila, Philippines ahead of her participation at the 39th Stop TB Partnership Board meeting. Ahead of Anambra governorship election, INEC extends collection of permanent voter cards in Anambra State. NIMET issues weather advisory. Dust, haze, sunshine, and thunderstorms are expected across Nigeria.
This is NTA News 24.
Thank you for staying tuned. Now, there is a saying that where there is a will, there will always be a way. And few people embody that truth, like the Grand Qadi of the Sharia Court of Appeal, Kogi State, Justice Abdul Karim Arua. Through sheer will and unrelenting patience, he has climbed heights many only dream of. His latest academic feat, earning a doctorate degree, is not just a personal victory worth celebrating. It is a powerful message to everyone who dares to dream big. Jonathan Omajali captures the moment of celebration as friends and admirers gathered in Lokoja to honor his remarkable milestone.
We now join our outside broadcast crew for a live telecast. Please stay tuned.
Your Excellency,